3 to start the season, and LeBron James has yet to step onto the court. Luka Dončić has taken over in his absence, seemingly unlocked another level to his game, which is scary. Austin Reeves has also shined in a bigger role, and this dynamic duo has Lakers fans thinking, obviously, big things for the future. Now, Luka leads the league with 37 points in his 7 games this season, with Reeves not far behind, scoring just over 30 points per game. So LeBron, itching to come back, and it'll be sooner rather than later. When he does return, Stephen A., what kind of impact is he going to have on this squad?
This is very interesting. We only got a quick point, so I'm going to make it very, very quick. LeBron James is the most interesting and compelling story in the NBA right now because of this reason. The Lakers are winning without him. Luka Dončić is a leading candidate for league MVP honors without him. Austin Reeves is averaging 30 without him, and the Lakers are winning without him. When you come back, we know what a basketball savant LeBron James is. We all know that. But because of Austin Reeves, he ain't going to affect Luka because Luka's going to have the ball in his hands and Luka's going to do what Luka does. But how LeBron James plays is going to determine, in large part, the success of Austin Reeves moving forward. So can he fit in, fit out? What you going to do? How are you going to do it? That's going to be the interesting part, because if he does it right, the Lakers, at the very least, could end up in the conference finals against Oklahoma City. That's what we're talking about here. That's how significant LeBron James' return could end up being for the Lakers.
Wagyu, what do you think?
I'm going to give LeBron benefit of the doubt. I think he's one of the most cerebral basketball players that this game has ever seen, and he'll figure out a way to allow Austin Reeves to continue doing what he's doing. Remember, we used to get on this guy for making the right plays early in his career as opposed to taking shots to try to hit game winners. But I'm going to get to this point now. I think LeBron understands that this team is young and they're moving in a direction of where they'll be without him. He needs to come in and help facilitate. And if winning the NBA championship is his main priority and goal, he's going to make sure that Austin Reeves and Luka Dončić feel like they are the driving force for this football team, with all of us knowing how important LeBron is going to be if they have a chance to win a championship.
I agree 100%. I expect LeBron to fit in perfectly. I understand there's a little pressure on him because they played well, and Dončić has been great. Reeves, he had some 50-point games already this year.
51 against Sacramento.
51. I expect LeBron to hang in there pretty good. Houston's good. Denver's very good. Oklahoma City is great. And Shannon, but they're a little young.
Yeah, they're a little young, but Wembanyama is playing like
he's unbelievable. I agree. He has been. But still, you got to figure Denver, OKC, Lakers, and maybe Houston are the 4 best teams in the conference. And I'll tell you something right now, too. Oklahoma City last night, they killed the Warriors. And the Warriors put everybody there. They won by 45 points at the end of the third quarter. They're almost trying to prove to people that last year was not a fluke.
Well, they're not. Listen, they got the best record in basketball right now. Oklahoma City ain't worried about a damn thing. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is just going out there being who he is and reminding you there's levels to this, and I'm on it, okay? But if Luka continues to look the way that he looks and Austin Reeves isn't compromised and LeBron is who we know him to be, it can get very interesting.
Dončić has 260 points through 7 games so far this season.
By the way,
don't forget a couple years ago what Luka was able to do against OKC, even in losing the series.
He beat him. He
beat him in the playoffs. And by the way, that's why Nico Harrison got fired. It ain't just because Dallas is 3-8 and Anthony Davis is only playing at 14.
Luka's playing great. Yeah.
It's because Luka is looking phenomenal. That's why Nico.
I got to put some pride aside for that. But I'm going to go with the fact that the Lakers have definitely started to distance themselves from a bunch of teams that they were kind of clumped together with in the West about a month ago. What am I talking about? They're clearly better than the Dallas Mavericks, who are 3-8. The Clippers are 2-7, BT. What is that all about? And these are all teams that people said, this is kind of the 4 through 8, 4 through 9 range. There are a couple games better than Golden State so far. And record-wise, they're still better than Houston and Minnesota at this point. You would think, okay, they're going to get LeBron back at some point this month, maybe even next week, BT. He's already practicing with the G Leaguers. So you'd think it would improve. But I just love how, most preseason prognostications had okay, OKC is going to be 1, Denver's going to be 2, maybe Houston's 3, and then all the rest. Well, the Lakers are hanging out at 3 right now, and they beat the number 2 team, San Antonio, with a chance to take out the top team in the West right now tomorrow in OKC.
By the way, Denver does look really good as well, and they have a big 3 because you got to add in Aaron Gordon. So the West is loaded. The Lakers are right in the hunt, as Brad says. What's your number 10?
For me, it's going to be Rui. I'm liking Rui right now. I mean, he's 4th in the team in scoring, on the other hand. He's shooting almost 60% from the field, 52.3, something like that from three-point range. And how about this? JJ Redick talked about his defense. Now we need JJ to talk about his rebounding, which would mean he's got to rebound some more. But that didn't happen. But he's big, he's strong, and he's someone that's willing to take big-time shots. JJ mentioned a few nights ago that Rui can go 8 minutes in the game without taking a shot and put up a hit big 3.
Yeah, which is like 30 minutes in real time.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's true.
So Rui is my guy. I think played really well for them. The dunks, playing hard. Let's get some more rebounds, Rui, and I like it even more.
Yeah, the efficiency has been fantastic from Rui. He has been a big part of this 8-3 stretch without LeBron James. All right, it's pretty rare when Luka Dončić doesn't grab one of the top storylines of the night, but the numbers never lie. Luka dominant for the Lakers once again in last night's win. He finished with 38, 6 boards, 7 assists in Charlotte. But first things first, Luka got a dunk last night where he looked like he could have gone for 50 without really trying. He was in a groove, a rhythm, setting a tone, and much different than the way they came out in Atlanta, President. And you could tell Luka said, I'm going to get this going early on for us, and he was fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, that was a weird game, the Atlanta game. They had some guys sitting out, the Hawks did, and still, the Lakers just frankly didn't come to play. Not the case in Charlotte. And BT, you and I have covered some of these games at Charlotte over the years. Some of those Kobe Shaq teams, Kobe Powell teams, always seemed to trip up in this city. That was not the case last night. And Luka was a big reason why. He said, okay, I'm going to be responsible for 52 points with my assists and my point totals. It's just incredible what he's doing. BT, you're not supposed to score this many points and still keep your teammates as involved as he does. And oftentimes he doesn't always get the assist. It's the assist that leads to the pass, that leads to the easy bucket. But still, to do 2 things. Look, if you're a point guard, you're usually good at one of 2. You're either a scorer or you're a distributor. Rarely can those 2 intersect as often as they have this season. He's averaging almost 40 points a game, BT, and still keeping everybody involved.
They had to win that game last night, Charlotte, because you don't want to go down. You missed your first 2, lose your first 2 games.
With OKC, Milwaukee still in the
right,
too.
Right. No, so having Luka play the way he did, and let's be honest, that was his first dunk. Arguing with his teammates.
Counting the and one.
They had one dunk is like Brazilian dunker playing, 6-man basketball. And he's a 6-man. I mean, that's just not the way it works, But he was strong from the very beginning. He was so good.